What's going on, guys? Chad here with Greenlight Shooting. Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking red dots. Man, everybody loves a good handgun optic. They seem like they're everywhere. It seems like everyone wants to carry one, and especially have one on their concealed carry guns now. That seems to be the absolute trend. And hey man, I jumped on that board a long time ago. So here we are talking about the Sightmark. Now, a lot of these new guns that are coming out are what they're calling these micro compact sized guns, these real little guys. And a lot of times what they'll have for the optic cut, the footprint of that optic cut is a Shield RMS-C, and it's hard to find an optic that fits that because the optics need to be so small because they need to fit on these micro compact guns. Anyways, long story short, Sightmark decided to throw their hat in the ring and make one of these optics that are designed to fit those guns. And I think they outdid themselves, man. So this is what they're calling their mini shot A-Spec M3 red dot. And here you can see it mounted up. We're dealing with a 3 MOA dot. I'm a big fan of the 3 MOA personally. I think it's a really good balance for me. It is designed to co-witness on standard pistol sights. It includes IP55 water resistant ratings and is shockproof and able to withstand recoil up to a 375 H&H caliber. It remains operational in temperatures ranging from -22 to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. It comes with a rubber cover, low profile fixed mount. It runs on a CR 2032 battery that delivers 4 years of battery life with normal usage. It measures 1.6 inches in length by 0.9 inches in width and 0.89 inches in height and weighs just 0.7 ounces. So those are just some of the specs on this thing. But overall, after using it, I'm a big fan, man. So I've got, I think, 3 optics for my handguns now. And honestly, I think this is probably my favorite one so far. One thing I like about it, A, is that it's always on. So it comes with this little cover, throw that cover on, and that's what turns it off, saves battery life, whatever. For the day, you take it out of the safe, take this off, holster it up, and it's just on all the time. And like I said, 4 years of battery life, just always on. I like that a lot. Some of my other optics you have to turn on, so I have to think about turning it on every time I holster it. And then I think about, like, did I remember to turn it off when I put it in the safe or whatever? So I love that this just has this little cover. I think that's a super smart thing. As far as brightness, it says it automatically adjusts to the environment you're in. So again, that's something that I don't have to sit here if I'm outside, dial up my brightness, whatever. I love that it just, it just dials all that in for me. And as far as how small it is, it doesn't feel as small as I thought it would. I mean, the viewing space is quite a bit less than 1 inch by 1 inch. So like, I was worried I wouldn't be able to really see much, but it doesn't feel small at all. Like, it feels fine. I can totally see the red dot fine. I can see both of my sights fine. I can see them co-witness. I'm a big fan of this little guy. So we took it out to the range. We did some shooting, just, I don't know, just some fun shooting, nothing too crazy, but I did want to put it through its paces a little bit. I shot a couple hundred rounds through it just to make sure that it wasn't going to lose its zero, that it wasn't going to do anything funky on me, and it didn't. Screws stayed in great. I didn't even Loctite them. I just wanted to make sure that it would stay. Now that I know it's going to stay, I'll Loctite those in. But yeah, it didn't, fly off. It didn't get loose. It didn't lose its zero, so we're good there. I zeroed it at, I don't know, like 10 or 12 yards, something like that. And what I did was, on the first target, I took 5 shots. I took it pretty slow. I wanted to get a good group, and the group was crazy. Like, I think Kyle shot this very first, and he shot a 3-round group where all 3 rounds were touching at 10 yards. And then I shot a 5-round group that was pretty decent. And then I shot, at a second target, I shot 5 rounds about as fast as I could controllably shoot, just to make sure, it's a concealed carry gun. I want to make sure I'm, within a critical mass. And certainly I was. Totally lived up in terms of zero, in terms of quick sight acquisition, which is really what you want out of one of these sights. I mean, in terms of aesthetics, in terms of functionality, this thing is probably my favorite optic that I have. Now, a lot of you guys have said some things about durability, whatever, like, comparing it to some of the optics that are 3 or 4 times as much as this one. And the fact of the matter is, like, yeah, if you're someone who's putting your life on the line, you're overseas, whatever, pay that extra money for sure. But if you're someone like me who enjoys going to the range on the weekends, getting together with buddies, seeing who can hit targets faster, whatever, just someone who enjoys the sport of shooting, this optic will absolutely live up for you, and in a price range that you can afford. So this thing, I believe MSRP is about $170 on this. Like I said, there are optics certainly that are gonna be significantly higher priced than this, but this one's coming in at a real sweet spot for me, under $200 $200, and it's elevating the performance of my handgun, certainly more than $200. It's elevating the amount of fun because now I can acquire my sight faster, I can get back on target faster, I can switch targets faster. It's the trending thing, it's the cool thing, and for good reason. Red dots are a lot of fun to shoot with, and I think Sightmark makes a really, really good one at a really affordable price. So that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Check out Sightmark. That link is down in the description below. Go show them some love. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe if you are down for the ride, and I'll catch you next time on Greenlight Shooting. Thanks for watching.